Hello! Today I read you The Lorax by Dr. Seuss, so I thought we would draw a picture of the Lorax today. You are going to need a piece of paper, a black marker or a pencil to do your outlines. You're going to really want to try to find an orange and a yellow crayon because that's the color of the Lorax. I used the light blue and the green for the background. And then you can pick whatever colors you want for the tops of your truffula trees. I just liked those two colors, so I picked those. Go ahead and gather your supplies and we'll get started. All right, the first thing we're going to draw is the Lorax's nose. We're just going to find the middle near the top, and we're going to draw a smallish circle, not too big. Coming off of that circle, we're going to make wings. Now, I don't want to make a big, giant hill. I just want it to kind of fall this way. And then the same thing on the other side, fall this way. Whoa, that one was not quite as long as I wanted it to be. Now I'm going to go back, and to make it a bushy mustache, I'm just going to kind of wiggle my marker back towards the circle. So I'm just going to go zoop, zoop, zoop. Fun noises to make while you're drawing. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And there's his mustache. Up above those two wings that we drew for his mustache, I'm going to make his eyes. So we've got two ovals. And inside those ovals, I'm going to make another oval. And that's what we're going to color in black. Same thing on this side. Now, he also has very big, bushy eyebrows, and he spends most of the story kind of crabby because of the greedy Onceler. So I'm going to make big, bushy eyebrows that look kind of like a big, poofy caterpillar. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to make this long kind of cloud shape. And the same thing on this side. And because I made them kind of point down, it makes it look like he's angry. Now, to make the top of his head, I'm going to move in on his mustache a little bit. I'm going to go up right past those eyebrows, curve around over the top of his eyebrows, and then right back down to his mustache on this side. I'm going to give him his mouth, like he's talking, trying to tell that Onceler what he should do. And now I'm going to make his body. It's just making a gigantic letter U. Tricky part is I want to try to match up my U to this line and this line. So I'm going to pretend that I'm going right through his mustache, come down, curve around, and back up just like it would hook on right there. Now, to make him look even grumpier, I'm going to give him his arms on his hips. So I'm going to make, we call it an alligator mouth, in and out. And then I'm going to make a smaller one inside, in and out, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Zoom, zoom, and right inside, another one. Ooh, he's looking very grouchy. Now I'm going to go down at the bottom and add his legs. 2 lines like the number 11. 2 more lines, like another number 11. And then we've got to give him his big furry feet. So I'm just going to kind of make his feet go out and back in. Out and back in. All right, now I'm going to add some details in the background, like some grass. Oop, runs right into him and comes right out the other side. And then I'm going to add a couple of truffula trees. So they're, instead of straight up and down like most trees, they're a little bit wavy. So I'm going to make my line kind of curve up, and then I'm going to make another line that follows that line right back down. The top has lots of zigzags, so I'm just going to kind of zigzag around. It's okay if you go off the edge of your paper. That's why I have a little placemat underneath. And I'm going to make some stripes. 2 lines close together and then skip a big space. 2 lines close together, skip a big space, all the way down to the bottom. And I think I want to give him one more truffula tree on this side. So again, I'm going to start at the grass and kind of wiggle my way up. Do another wiggle right next to it. And then the top of that truffula tree. So I'm going to kind of zigzag around in a circle. Just like that. Then I'm going to make my 2 lines close together, skip a big space, 2 lines close together, skip a big space. Keep going with that same kind of pattern all the way down to the bottom. Now, before I put away my black marker and start coloring in the rest, I am going to make these stripes, the little skinny ones, black. Same thing on this side. One more. And then I'm going to also color in this little part of his mouth black. All right, now let's color in that Lorax. I'm going to start with my yellow crayon, and I'm going to use that for his big bushy eyebrows. I am also going to use that same yellow to color in his big gigantic mustache. There's one side done. Here's the other side of his big bushy mustache. And then I'm also going to color in the trunk of the truffula tree. This one too. Now I'm all done with my yellow crayon, so I can put that aside, and I'm going to pick up my orange. I'm going to start with this arm. I'm going to color in one arm, 2 arms, I'll color in his leg and his big hairy feet. Same thing with this one. Now I'm going to go back up and color in his nose. And now I've got this big space of his body. When you're coloring in a big space, your hand can move a little bit faster. When you're coloring in a smaller space, your hand wants to move a little bit slower. But now I can color kind of fast, especially in this middle part. I slow down a little bit by the black line, and then when I get into that middle, I can go even faster. And the last part we have to do now is his head. Got a lot to color around up here, so I'll slow down a little bit. Of those angry eyebrows. Now I get to choose what color I want for the tops of my truffula trees. I think I'm going to make this one this reddish purplish color. And I'll use my purple for this other one. And then the only parts I'll have left are coloring in the grass. And almost done with the grass. The last part left. I'm going to color in the background, the sky, with my light blue. So in that empty space under his arms. And then all the rest of the white on my paper is going to be covered with this light blue. I'm using up my light blue. Almost done. And there you have it. There is our grumpy Lorax. Hope you had fun drawing today. See you soon. Bye.